Video 1 of my Seaplane training video series, we're going to discuss a couple of different tips on how to properly exit a dock, how to idle taxi, how to complete your engine run up, and your before takeoff checklist. Now, I'm going to give you guys two different checklist acronyms, so when we get to them you may want to go ahead and pause the video, jot these down, and become familiar with them. These two acronyms are kind of the standard for seaplane operations. The first acronym is going to be C first. So C stands for you want to check your flight controls, make sure they're all free and correct. Your fuel is on the correct tank. It's in the detent. Fuel quantity is good. Your instrument check, engine run up, seat belts are set, and elevator trim is set. Second checklist is going to be your car's F checklist, and you'll use this for takeoff and landing. So carburetor heat set, your area for which you're going to take off or land is clear, water rudders are up, stick back, and your flaps are set. Okay, now I'm getting in the airplane. Before you ever get into an airplane, you want to go ahead and stick your head inside and get everything set up. Go ahead and put your keys in the ignition. Go ahead and prime the engine. Get everything situated so that way whenever you push away from the dock, you immediately just turn the master switch on, engage the starter, the engine's fired up, and you're taxiing away from the dock. Imagine if you're pushing the airplane into away from the dock, but you're in a 5 or 10 knot headwind, and you get into the airplane and everything isn't perfectly set up, and it takes just a couple of extra seconds to get the engine fired, and the airplane has already drifted back into the dock, and you've damaged an airplane or a dock or whatnot. So now I got the airplane fired up. I'm taxiing away from the dock. I got the water rudders down to help my steering. Now I got time to put my seat belts on, put my headset on, turn on all my radios and transponder and whatnot. So now I'm just kind of working my way out into the middle of this cove, kind of working my way away from everything. And now I got time to kind of relax and kind of go through my stuff. But when you're pushed away from the dock, you want to kind of hustle, push the airplane away, get in, get that thing cranked up, and start taxiing away. So now I'm going through my C first checklist. So my flight controls are free and correct. My fuel is on the left tank, and the fuel selector is in the detent. And I check my fuel indicator sight gauges on my left and right wing for proper quantity. Just completed my instrument check and set the altimeter to the lake elevation, which is a little bit different instead of our airport elevation. Now we just completed a flight, so the engine's still good and warm and everything, so I'm just kind of working my way back to the very back of this cove to utilize all available water area for my takeoff run. So here in just a second I'll complete my engine run up. Now the engine run up is kind of cool because you think once you start adding in the power that you're going to accelerate and you want to do your engine run up check real quick, but that's not really the case. So here I go. I'm going to go ahead and advance the power. It says 1800. I still got my stick all the way back, and now I got plenty of time to check my left magneto, my right magneto, and my carburetor heat. Now, like I said, you'll want to you have the tendency to rush things, but as you can see in that attitude, I'm really not traveling but just a couple miles an hour. So, like with my private pilot students, I really stress, go ahead, anybody can do a magneto check in 2 seconds or less, but even in this situation, go ahead and advance the power. We're not traveling that fast. Go ahead and allow the engine run for a good 5 seconds on each magneto so you can really listen and kind of evaluate the engine, make sure that it's not missing or there's not any problems there. So completed my engine run up, and I'm just taxiing back to the back of this cove, and then we'll swing around here in a second back towards the main lake, and then I'll complete my car's checklist there. Alright, my seat belts are set. My elevator trim is in the takeoff position. And now I'm starting to turn the airplane back towards the main lake. So now I'll complete my cars checklist. I got the carburetor heat in the off position. My area in which I'm going to be taking off is clear. There's no boats or trees or rocks or anything else like that. And then you'll see me reach down with my left hand and pull my water rudders into the up position. There you go. So I'm reaching down, hooking my water rudders in the up position. And then my flaps are set. And then I'll just go ahead and close the window, and we'll just do a normal takeoff run from here.